recording.
There we go. Yeah, there you go. It's working.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah. Anyway, I was just saying like it's so funny, and I was like feeling sorry for myself. Like, I have so
Yeah.
many stuff left unfinished, and I'm alone in the office, and I suddenly remember, wait a minute, like I'm alone. Like, what? How nice it is. Like, this is a very nice night.
Yeah.
Yes, instantly.
I don't know how to get my camera. Oh, there we go.
Are you making coffee?
Well, no, I just made my son some chicken nuggets. You want to eat your nuggies, bud? There you go. There you go, fella. We were just sledding outside in the snow.
Nice.
It snowed yesterday.
Oh, where do you live again? Which state? Is it North Carolina?
Illinois.
Oh yeah, it's must be really cold. Yeah, snowing. That's really nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's dope.
Yeah. Like how does it work when it snows? Like does it get annoying? Like it blocks the driveway? I don't know. I'm not from a winter country, so I have no idea.
I bet it would seem overwhelming for somebody not familiar with snow.
Uh-huh.
Because there's some days, even for people who are used to snow, there's some days where you wake up and you're like, how am I gonna drive? How am I gonna do anything? And one year,
Yeah.
we had snow up until the top of the doors, dude.
Wow.
Yeah, maybe you had a
Wow.
foot left of there. 1 year, yeah, that I remember. And there was a couple years like that in my lifetime, a few years actually. But that was the worst I remember. And that was 10 years ago, something like that. Time flies, man. Doesn't time fly?
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah.
You just turn around and 10 years are gone. It's crazy.
I was I can't remember what Dhamma talk I was listening to today. I think it was Thich Nhat Hanh, where he's mentioned something about like people can be alive for many years and then they don't really realize they're alive. Like basically talking about the in-breath, like really breathing and really appreciating you are alive, something like that. And most people don't contemplate. Well, don't think about that, something like that. I think that's interesting.
Not even that, too. It's like people don't really. There's that old Zen saying that was like, two guys were looking at a flag waving and they were arguing, is it the flag itself waving or is it the wind? And then the master says, no, dudes, it's the mind,
Yeah.
And, that sounds like just another pretty Zen thing. But, man, when you really kind of give up the pursuit of trying to get somewhere other than where you are, when you really start saying like, hey, man, like, I want to not worry. I want to be happy. Like, what can I do to do that? Well, I can wake up and, create a little art that I like. I can treat my friends and family very well and compassionate and loving. I can enjoy the simple pleasures of life of drinking tea or drinking coffee, especially now that it's snowing. And that's another thing, when it snows, like you were talking about earlier, people they get in the habit, the bad on cars, of complaining. Oh, it's snowing. Oh, it's just. I used to be like that for summer. I was like more liked winter than summer. But I told myself, like, why am I splitting hairs? Like, I can enjoy the hell out of both. So now I don't have a preference. I love winter. I love sweating in the summer. Even go in the sun sometimes. Like the hotter, the crazier, the colder, the better for me. Like, I love the extremes of it. Like, I like meditating in the snow sometimes. I like going in icy rivers sometimes. Not always, but fun, It shows you're alive, like Thich Nhat Hanh is saying. And these things are necessary. It's just preferences that I enjoy. But everybody can wake up and find and like remind themselves, almost like when you're a kid, like there's things in this world that you love. There's things in this world that bring you joy that don't cost a lot of money whatsoever. They're free, you know.
Yeah.
It's waking up, going for a walk, just spending all day watching TV if you feel like it. Spending all day just freaking eating food and just chilling, or all day not eating food or fasting and doing
Yeah.
classical meditation. That could be
Yeah.
great fun. Mantras
Yeah.
can be. The point is, it's not the environment. It's not the stuff around us. It's the mind that we're enjoying, And
Yeah.
when you wake up, you have a choice. And that's what Dhammarata, Buddhadasa, Bhikkhu, Buddha, that's what they're all saying. We have a choice in our attitudes of how we look at life. We can look at life and worry constantly. What does this person think of me? What's going to happen with the government? What's going to happen with politics? Nobody knows. You just wake up, you do the best you can. Don't worry about enlightenment. Don't worry about reaching a level. Don't even worry about striving for peace and happiness. Just wake up. Just enjoy what's there, you know? Enjoy what's here right now. It's like nobody has a gun to our head forcing us to do this or do that or be beholden to, like Alan Watts says, be beholden to a character that we were 5 minutes ago. We're under no obligation to be a character whatsoever. Like, oh, that's Ivan. He's like this and he's like this. That's in other people's minds, not our minds.
Yeah. No,
And
that's
that's
so
why
true.
other
Go
people will
ahead.
play. Other people will play the game too. Like, he's enlightened. He's not. Who's most enlightened? The enlightened man play that game, or women. They don't
Yeah.
play that, or whatever.
Yeah.
They don't play that game. They don't play. Am I enlightened? Am I not? That's for the unenlightened to play. The enlightened people don't give a shit if they're enlightened. And inherently, they kind of really know they're enlightened already. They feel joy and happiness. And they don't need some
Yeah.
teacher to tell them that they have it. They don't need some book to tell them that they have it. They don't need some Watt or Temple or Abbot to tell them that they've reached enlightenment. They don't care. Therefore, they're
Yeah.
enlightened. They
No,
don't
that's
hurt it.
true.
They're satisfied. Therefore, they're enlightened. We're all enlightened Buddhists. We just got to stop hitting ourselves over the head with a hammer of self-doubt, self-pity, playing a victim game, playing a poor me game.
Yeah, ironically, when you stop thinking about those sort of things and just practice just being here now, that just it well, at least for me here, it just feels more freeing. But sometimes, I see people get, in actually this is one of the reasons I'm calling you. It's like, in the online community. Well, people love talking about a lot of things, like this weird discussion about, like, it just feels constant. It feels like idle chattering that doesn't really. It feels like very pointless. I don't know how to
No.
convey it. It's like it just feels like, what are you guys talking about? Just practice. Like it's not really that important. I don't know. I'm
But
not sure.
that's But that's another thing that is causing you dukkha, is to see the online community and saying, I wish they talked this way, but they just do this way.
Yeah, exactly.
That's actually, they're not the ones with the problem. You are the one with the
Yeah,
problem.
yeah, I
Because,
agree.
it's nothing personal. I've done the same thing before. I say, why is this online communities like this? I know
Yeah.
best. I think it should be like this. Even let's say if I'm 100% accurate, I know it's best. It's not right to think people should just first, it's not right to
Yeah.
think everything. Second, it's not right to say people should do what I want them to do. That's
Yeah.
superstition. That's impossible. That's miracle stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I
it's
agree.
better to realize that all chatter is mindless chatter, because there's nowhere to go other than where we are.
Oh, yeah.
Chatter is mindless chatter. You could do it a bit more skillfully, and you're going to be in crowds. That's why everybody wants to be a teacher until you become a teacher. And then you realize you're talking to a whole bunch of people who resent you and don't want to listen to you. so, it's, so it's like, wow. maybe I don't want to be this thing after all. Like in your mind, you think like, oh, everyone's gonna listen to you, they're gonna be thinking so. It's like, no, dude, you're the target, you know.
Yeah. No, that's a good point. I never thought of it that way. You know, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what Ajahn Chah would say too. He's like, he would visit some Watts because he was a famous monk, and the whole monks would say, even the lay people who were visiting, oh, we love you, please stay, don't go back to your other Wat, stay at our Wat. And he would say, yeah, you guys like me now, but just give
Yeah.
it a week or two or a month, and you're not going to think the same when I'm making you clean this and fix this and not paying you here, not caring about the party here. Says you won't like me very much in a month. And then you'll go back to maybe like me a bit more, and then you'll not like me. So, people think, and Ajahn Sumedho would say the same thing in his talks I would watch on YouTube. He would say, you know, when I was a monk, I thought, gee, this is not the life. You know, I'm just sweeping and eating and going on bintabat or whatever. Hi, Bubba. And he's saying, I wish I could just be an abbot or something, or a leader, you know, then I could go around giving talks around the world. And he's like, then I became one. And then once I became one, all I could think was, gosh, this is sure a lot of traveling. I wish I could just sit in my kuti and meditate and have no responsibilities, because all these people are arguing with me and don't like, I get in trouble if I say the wrong thing here. I get in trouble.
Yeah.
Saying the grass is always greener.
I agree.
And like Nisargadatta said, if the whole trick is if we could just learn to appreciate what we have and not give a shit if we don't get what we want, then we're kings. Hi, brother.
Yeah.
Hi, you. What you want? What you want? Your water's right there. You want? Oh, we're gonna go sledding tomorrow. Okay. We go sledding tomorrow. Oh, you want to go sledding later? Okay, if you're a good boy, we'll go sledding later, okay? Good boy. He loves it, man. I just pull him rope. I'm like a cat. I'm like an ox. I just pull him behind me on the sled. And I just for an hour, just round in circles, round, and he's just happy as a clam, just chilling, eating snow.
Yeah. But just I'm gonna quickly say that the what you said was so true. Early on, you mentioned about that, you know, thinking how people should be or shouldn't be. I've been catching myself more and more see the ridiculous nature of it. Like it's just like, who am I to, you know, say what people should or shouldn't do? Yeah, even the praise, like you say, Ajahn Chah, and I think it's interesting because I read in some sutta the Buddha talk about, you know, I forgot how they phrase it, but something about praise and blame. Like, don't wait. I think it's Ajahn Chah that said it. But either way, it's just like praise and blame is not worth to hold on to or something like that. Everything that you are talking about is like just this letting go nature, you know. Like what you think you want is not that important, or even that where you think that nice place to be. Yeah.
Yeah, there's not much to it. It's just you really. Oh, hey, what's up, buddy? Yeah, we're gonna go sledding later. Sledding later. You want some muffins? Yeah. Okay. But yeah, we can't control our environment. All we can do is find joy in it. And for many years, I played a victim, and for many years, I think, my parents, this person, they don't understand this. Why am I thinking about these people? One, none of them give a flying shit about me. You know what I mean? That's one. And two, it's like I'm only making myself miserable when I'm dwelling on this.
Yeah.
There you go,
Yeah,
Bubba.
they always say something about one of the benefit of getting older is like at least the people that actually got it like you is they see that stupidity of thinking about other people. It's just like they're not thinking about you, and then the freedom that comes with it.
It's such freedom.
Yeah,
Such freedom. It's like the freedom you have when you're born. When you're born, you don't have a reputation. You don't have a thing that people think. You're just free. And when you get older, it's like for the middle part of your life, you're going through all that and learning from it. Then you turn, for me, around 35, 40, you start to realize, like, wow, this is so wonderful. Like, everyone's busy with their own lives. Nobody cares about you. No, if you know, you have to really be like high up in society for people like to give a shit about you, and even then they hate you most of the time. So
yeah,
it's like, weird, dude.
and even then it's not free, right? I think that's the funny thing about the delusion is you really don't see it. Like you really don't like the mind makes up this beautiful image, this beautiful scenery. It's like once you're there, it's this, but you don't really um see that dukkha. And yeah, this is actually one of the reasons I was calling you too, Dhammadas, was I
Yeah,
was thinking about this relationship thing, like it's interesting. Like I'm in a relationship with my girlfriend for almost 2 years now. It's been beautiful. But yeah, yeah,
that's
but
cool, man.
yeah, but it's interesting because I was just contemplating on like so like relation um I mean you're married, so I think you know more than me. But it's interesting. Like before it is like I just think of all this beautiful thing, I guess. But now I see the challenges in maintaining relationship. I mean, putting in the work and stuff. I was just like, I
Yeah.
catch my mind, I catch my mind going into thinking about like, oh, I miss the days when I was single. And I was like, wow, that's dukkha right there. Like, wow, how fast it goes.
Then with
Um,
your girlfriend, oh, it's so
yeah,
lovely. You're working on cloud nine, the honeymoon phase, and then reality
yeah,
sets in. You got
yeah,
bills to pay, things to do, obligations to fill with different other relationships and business relationships and all these things, and it's
yeah.
not as cracked up to be. But then you get to
Mhm.
a point, I believe, if you could find a relationship where you don't, they're not necessary. You don't need a relationship. Like all these people
Yeah,
who, like, go to Watts and be a monk. You
mhm,
definitely can. That's another option and live a great fulfilled life. But if you choose the route of a householder with family,
mhm.
yeah, it's not easy, but nothing in life's easy. But then you get older and you get settled into it, and you're like, oh, why was I struggling so bad? This is actually pretty sweet. It's actually the greatest thing ever.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. Mhm. I I think it was I can't find the right word, so I'll just use the word crazy.
hmm
I realize how crazy it is that my mind stops giving me this very well. It's over now. Right now I'm okay, but for the past few days, my mind was lingering around this weird thing about like. I mean, it sounds okay. So it sounds embarrassing, but it's just basically the mind is like making up image of like me chasing other girls and this weird thing, like it's weird that it creates this image for me. Like it's tempting me to do stupid stuff.
human
But
being.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I noticed the way I describe it is very self-judgmental, but I just I mean, yeah, I was being self-judgmental because I think I was like what like where is that coming from, like it kind of yeah, I'm not sure, kind of want to talk about it, but yeah.
where is it coming from? It comes from our biology, you know? Why do the birds, worms, why do they fly in the air? It's the way they were made. It's the way they are. And humans, especially men, you could be with the most perfect woman in the world who does everything 100% correct for you, and you're still going to be a human and a man, and you're still going to have certain desires and all these things. You just don't have to be a slave to them. See them for what they are. Let's say you do get another woman. Let's say you do spend time with them. Do you think that's going to fix anything? It would give yourself more problems.
No,
it seems so attractive and so new and fresh. It does not last.
Yeah.
The Buddha said that about everything. It does not last. You're tricking yourself. Think there's a golden carrot out there that will give me this. The golden carrot is the Dhamma. The Dhamma is the golden carrot. It never goes away. It's always available. And it could be, like I was saying earlier, it's like these simple pleasures in life. It's like right now with my son, and I can think, oh man, I got to sit here with my son. I got to go drag him in the snow. And then he have to give him everything he wants. And I could drive myself crazy. Or I could say, he's not going to be a kid forever. There's going to be a time when I'm old as fuck, and I'm going to be wishing that I could spend 5 minutes with him as a kid, because it was such a wonderful thing. And you have to see through Buddha's eyes. This stuff does not last. These houses don't stay filled with love and joy and homey feelings for a long time. It passes. And then you're going to look around this house one day, it'll be an empty shell. There's all the life energy that was in here. It's not going to always be. Start looking at things through the eyes of Buddha, and you'll learn to appreciate things more. And I'm not going to sit here and be like, I'm Mr. Perfect. I do everything right. I will never claim that I am the holy, perfect saint at all. I'm just a dude, just a pile of shit, just a pile of dirt. There's goodness in there too, and there's a whole lot of peace. That human body and that shit and that dirt, it's just a part of what I am. My real nature is not only of the body. My real nature existed before I was born, and it's like this nice, peaceful emptiness where there was nothing needed, and then this life, it's beautiful, and I like desire. I like desiring things, but in a good way, the wholesome ways that don't cause me dukkha. Desire is actually wonderful. It's not desire that's a problem, like Ajahn Sumedho said. It's the attachment to desire that's the problem. Desire is no big deal. Everybody desires. It's actually fun. People have written great works of fiction and books and made a living writing down their desires.
I agree. Yeah, I like that. Even Ajahn Sumedho said that, right? It's like I want them. I like it, but I don't need it. Something like that. But I feel like that's a super mundane kind of level, because like you said, desire can be such a great thing. Like you said, the beautiful art, the beautiful work that has benefit humanity, like it comes from certain good desire.
Yes. Okay, buddy. Okay. Sorry.
No problem.
Son's cray. All right, buddy. Ready? Oh, he wants to go for a ride. Oh. He's on my shoulders.
Wonderful.
Okay, I have to navigate. Watch your head, buddy. Watch your head. Wee. Look, we got our Christmas tree up there. Oh shit!
Nice.
Okay, ready? Duck your head, bud. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We'll do more horsey ride later, buddy. Whew. Gives me a workout.
That's really nice. Like two birds in one stone, working out.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Might as well. Yeah, that's what the sled was like too. Just get a nice exercise and also make him happy. That's great.
Mhm.
Plus, never underestimate the power of fresh air. Just taking a time to just take a few deep breaths in the fresh air outside. Oh, it's wonderful.
Yeah. Dhamma always say the best things in life is free. Yeah, something.
Yeah, he's right, dude. Yeah, the best things in life are absolutely free. And I like silence too. Sometimes I'll go, like, that's what I always tell people, like, when they hear me talking on here, it's like, there's lots of times that it's just so much silence in my life. And it's so, like, amazing. And then you only start, I don't even contemplate really sometimes the Dhamma, or like, because I'm practicing, when you practice the Dhamma, in a way, you're not even really contemplating it because you're just
I
satisfied
agree.
in it.
Yeah.
So that there's just nothing happening and you're just like totally fine with it. And you're just enjoying drinking, enjoying walking, enjoying eating, sitting, shitting, pissing, sleeping. Oh, sleep's a great one. Sleeping and enjoying exercising and eating. And it's just, it really is like a kingdom of heaven, man. It's like insanely miraculous. I, to find the miraculous in the ordinary, that's like
Yeah.
such a great thing to not need anything. Also, with social media, a lot of times people can get the ideas. There's one big cause of dukkha is like needing validation from others, whether it be likes or subscribes or whatever. And we don't need that validation. We validate ourselves because we're winners,
Mhm.
Hey, dude, but I got to get going. Feel
Oh,
free
no
to
problem.
set up another time. We can talk and call any
Yeah.
other
No, I appreciate this. Yeah, we should
time.
talk next time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whenever you want, dude. Wherever,
Yeah.
whenever. You rock, dude.
Yeah. Peace out.
Peace out, homie.